Sometimes, we get so caught up in what's going on in our life, and, we forget that, God ran so we could walk. Hey y'all, hoping y'all are having like a blessed day. So today's video is going to be about how God is literally, most of the time, I will put sometime in the title, but like most of the time, God is the only person that you need to be turning to. Sometimes, we get so caught up in what's going on in our life, and, we forget that, God ran so we could walk. We forget to, stay prayed up and to, kneel down to God and praise Jesus Christ. Sometimes we forget, and it's okay. God will be patiently waiting for you. That's the thing. God will wait for his chosen ones. God will wait for everyone, literally until it's time for us, to go back home. But God will literally wait for everyone, sometimes God will send you in other people's lives just to be a light to them, just to guide them, And, sometimes that will be that person's gift. If they don't see it as a gift, God will move on to the next person, And some people will go through life, passing up God's gifts, which is you as a chosen one, because they have a lack of knowledge. And God says, we will perish from a lack of knowledge, And that's just so true. So it's like, even on your worst days, you need to be able to self-reflect and, reevaluate, what's going on, why you feel a certain way, why this is happening, why is your mindset going, crazy, 1 minute you're happy, next minute you're confused, and a lot of that has to do with you not, talking to God, being on your knees at night, and praying, asking God for forgiveness, and, coming forward with the sins, and then telling him, what you're thankful for, And I know for a fact that sometimes gratitude is hard. A lot of people try to say, oh, following God is, it's not easy, or, it's not hard or whatever. But it actually is hard. Because, you'll have so many temptations. You'll have, people come in your life, disguised as people that really care about you, really want the best for you or whatever. But in reality, they just want to consume your energy. They want to take it for themselves. They don't want you to, have that type of energy, So it's like, I was watching this guy. Oh my gosh, I literally have hair in my mouth. I don't know why. Anyways, I was watching this guy, and he said, there's evil spirits and there's godly spirits, righteous spirits, righteous spirits, you got good energy, good vibes, whatever the case may be, And sometimes, people with, demons inside of them, they'll be, so their demons will decept them and make them feel like, you're not a real person, you're too good to be true, you have bad vibes. They'll just, get more so of negative energy coming from you because they don't know how to consume positive energy. They don't know how to take in positive energy because all they let out is negative energy. You know what I mean? So it's like, in that case scenario, sometimes God is the only person that you need to be turning to. God is the only person that will align you with positivity and, progress within your life, I just wish, I'm just going to talk freely now because I honestly just wish people would understand, how you really don't even need any outside forces, You don't need anybody but God. Literally, God will pull you from the dirt. You could you could come out of the most negative family ever and turn out to be the most positive, loving, charming, charismatic, go-getter mentality, strong-willed, what's another word? Willpower, just great. You could be such a great person, and that's God, you know? And I had someone comment on my video, like one of my last couple videos, and basically the person was saying, oh, if you're so chosen, can you convert a narcissist over to God? Da 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 da. If you're so chosen, Look, you can't control anybody. People are always going to be themselves, And for instance, a narcissist. Only person that can change a narcissist is himself or herself by them turning to God. Those type of people literally put mask on. They portray as a chosen one. They could portray to be a good person, but deep down inside, they're not. They have multiple masks for different people. They act certain ways for different people, So it's like, that's up to God, So if you're around any narcissistic people, leave them be. You can't fix them. You cannot fix a narcissistic person. Literally. I dated a narcissistic person for 2 years. Literally. And he's still the same way. After I healed from that relationship. So it's like, the best thing for you to do, even if you heartbroken, even if, you just lost your job, even if you, overdue on rent, or maybe you just started a business. Let's get positive here, you just did a big investment. Whatever the case may be, just got a new job, just got hired somewhere, just got paid more, whatever the case may be. The best thing to do is to turn to God, y'all. Y'all have to praise God each and every way, from when, you're not feeling too well, from when you're feeling too well, Sometimes I'll, catch myself crying because I love God so much, and, like, I just notice how he just always protected me, and he just loves me so much. Like, literally, yesterday I asked for idea. In my prayer, I asked for an idea for my, YouTube video or whatever. And literally later on that night, it literally just came to mind. And I wrote down 2 little topics or whatever. And this is one of the topics. And I just, before I went to sleep, I prayed again. I just thank God. I just started smiling because I was just like, God, you are like something else. Like, you're just, you want to say I'm real, but he's freaking real. Like, sometimes, I don't know who this is gonna reach or anything, but sometimes, we're going through, mental turmoil. I want to say that again because I think I said it wrong. Mental turmoil because, we haven't involved God into our life completely, we can say, oh, God is in my life, da, 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 da. But if you only call on him when you're in need or thank him when you just achieve something, then you really don't have no type of relationship with him. And then you be wondering why you feel some type of way when something's not going your way or something didn't fall through, If you have true faith in God and you have grace and you have love in your heart and God will come through, then like I said, God will come through. He will never miss you. It may not be the right time right now. He may not get to you, right now or tomorrow or next month, but he'll get to you. Be consistent. Keep going. It's just a narrow route. A very narrow route, y'all. Like, literally this morning, I was just like, I'm just ready to meet my people. I'm ready to meet like-minded people who just on, some motivational type time, who don't want to, take advantage of certain people, but literally as chosen ones, We're literally always going to be the healers. Like, in my prayer, I just gave it up. I asked God to give me more healing powers, to heal people, because I do like healing people. I do like bringing people closer to God, and I do like motivating people. I really do. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's like an ego boost when I motivate other people and I tell them I believe in you and you can do this. You're so good at this. Like, I just get so much of an ego boost because I just know it's making that other person feel better or whatever, or making them feel good about themselves. I don't know. Like, it's a blessing that I have this, because not everybody is happy for everybody, and not everybody wants everybody to do good. Most people want you to do good but don't want you to do better than them, so it's only a once. I don't know if it's once in a lifetime, but I would say once in a lifetime when you actually do run across a person who actually wants the best for you, who actually will put you in their prayers, who actually would treat you with respect and grace and love, who will actually push you to greatness, And, some people ignore God's gifts, ignore God's light, They know that you are some type of different person, different being, but they are just not in the position in their life where they're ready to give up completely and change, because that do call, it comes with a lot of change. You got to get, you have to get around from certain people. You got to stop saying certain things to yourself. You got to change your mindset. You got to be more positive. You got to be more grateful, And literally, y'all, I'm going to talk about being grateful, okay? And I think that's, my next video. I don't know. Because I have, like, other topics that God gave me, so I don't know. Okay, my ADHD. I'm jumping from topic to topic. Anyways, so, now I was going to say, what was I going to say? That's what I'm talking about. But anyways, being grateful, okay, I'm going to tell y'all, like, literally, it was, like, 2 years ago, and I was, like, a CNA or whatever, and, I would literally go to work crying almost every shift, because I was so tired, and I knew about gratitude. I read this book. It's called, I'm so sad because now I can't think about it. It's about Rhonda Byrne. It's about Rhonda Byrne. I don't know. I remember the author because I literally, after reading that book, I literally want to, meet the author and give her a hug and cry in her arms or whatever. But anyways, that was the first book I read about gratitude. Actually, the very first book I ever read when I was trying to change my mindset. Anyways, so, I would literally go to work crying, telling God, God, I am grateful, but I don't want to work no more, God. It's so hard being grateful, like, I don't want this, job. I want something else, I want to be an entrepreneur, At that time, like, most of my check was going to, this little business that I had started. It was going to be a clothing brand, whatever the case may be. Most of my check was going straight to that, and I didn't know how to market at the time. So I was just, everywhere basically. But my mindset, was changing, and I was just in like a place where I wanted to change so drastically. Y'all just don't understand. Well, some of y'all do, but like changing, especially your mindset, when you come from a background of people who are, just full-blown negative, who don't even understand the concept of, the law of attraction and thinking positively, speaking great things into your life, being grateful. You gotta be, it don't even matter what you're grateful for. As long as you're grateful for waking up, being healthy, having eyes to see, having ears to hear out of, for the love that you have in your heart, for your discernment, for your willpower to get things done. Like, literally, that's the key to the most happiest, life ever. I don't care if you don't have everything right now, but it's the key to peace. Peace is where you need to be at first, and then you can, peace is where you need to be at first, so most of the time, turning to God is your only option, y'all. It may be hard. It may be a hard journey. You may got to start from scratch. You know, you may got to leave some people alone. You know, exit out a few couple of people's lives. You know, but literally, that's the peace is key. Turning to God is key. Seriously, because literally, y'all, you know, I worked at that job. You know, I was such a hard worker. I never took advantage of anybody there, you know. But, you know, people took advantage of me because I was a hard worker there, you know. And I didn't mind telling people, okay, yeah, I'll help you. Even though you didn't help me, I'll help you. And, you know, that's how I know God has always been within me, because I've never been that type of person. I've never been, you know, the type to feed evil with more evil, you know. So basically, this is your sign to turn to God, you know. And I know that some people don't understand what I mean by turn to God, you know, because 3 years ago, I wouldn't know, you know, because some people don't understand the underlying meaning of, you know, being grateful and being at peace and, you know, walking with God. You know, it's about being righteous, treating people right, having a good spirit, you know, doing what is right, you know, treating your mindset correctly, treating yourself correctly, loving yourself, speaking positive things on yourself, you know. Don't say you can't do anything. You can do something. You will do it. Don't say you're not enough. You are enough. Don't say this won't work out. This will work out. I'm just keep being consistent. This is gonna work out. You know. Don't say you won't get that job. You will get that job, and if you don't, rejection is redirection. You know. Okay, I'll apply for another one. Whatever. You know, sometimes you really have to be the person to push you when nobody's pushing you. You have to be that person. Once you become that type of person, you become so powerful. People become intimidated by you. People get scared of you because, look, whenever somebody try to throw negative energy at you, it bounces off you and go right back to them, because you know you're not affected by it. That's why practicing gratitude and trying to be at peace and following God is so important, because you know you have God protection over you. When I tell y'all, like, so many people have tried to play me, have tried to speak down on me or whatever the case may be, and literally it just bounced right off of me because it don't affect me. You know, old me, yes, it will hurt my feelings, make me feel some type of way, make me reactive, but it's like now it literally bounces off to me. So if you say something negative to me, I'll just turn it around, and I know that you're, you know, trying to get me to react or trying to get me to make me feel some type of way. I just turn it around and make it into something positive, you know, to make you like self-reflect and be like, dang, well, maybe I shouldn't have even said that, because she's not even giving me the reaction that I want, or he's not giving me the reaction that I want, you know. So y'all, that was it for today's video. I hope y'all have a blessed day. I'm glad I got to get everything off my chest. You know, like sometimes when I go into videos, I be thinking that I'm not gonna have enough to say, but literally once I get to talking and thinking, it just comes, it just flows, you know. I pray for knowledge and wisdom in my prayers. So I hope y'all have a blessed day, and thank y'all for watching.